Hello guys, welcome to Salesforce Network Salesforce Administrator tutorial. So topic what we are going to cover in this session, that is security control. Actually security control is of two types: organizational level security and data level security. Already we had seen organizational level security in previous session. So today we are going to deep dive into data level security. Salesforce provides a comprehensive set of security controls that help ensure data security and access management for an organization. So it's ensuring that our org data is secured. These are of two types: organizational level security and data level security. So organization level security already we had seen. Today we are going to see data level security. So data security model, this works on object level security, field level security and record level security. So object means table. For what object user is getting access, that comes under object level security. So if there are two users, for one user I am going to make it available, and for the second user I am restricting to see that particular object. So this comes under object level security. Next, field level security. So on the object there are so many fields, and fields are holding the value that is known as records. So which field we want to make it available for user A. So for that we are going to give access, and in case we have to restrict that this field this user can't see, so in that case we are going to restrict that fields for that particular user. Record level security is further categorized. First we are seeing organization wide default OWD. OWD determines which type of access is there on that particular object. So there are types of access. In that, common access type are public read only, public read write and private access. We are commonly using these access only, and some more access is there, that is for particular scenario. So if the OWD is private, then for that user only the owner of the record can see that particular record and can perform any operation what he wants. In public read only, owner can perform any operation, other user can view only that particular record. And in the case of public read write, owner can perform any operation on that particular object, but other user can perform read and write operation for that object. So then comes a role hierarchy. So by applying the role hierarchy also we are securing the data. Next we are seeing sharing rules. So sharing rules are of two types: owner based sharing and criteria based sharing. Owner based sharing is the sharing like I am the owner of that particular record and I am sharing to any other user in the organization. So that is called like owner based sharing. And criteria based sharing is like if from India all the leads are coming, then that leads are going to be take care by India's sales team. And suppose there is a leads coming from USA, then that leads are going to be operated by USA sales team people. So this is like criteria based sharing. Then manual sharing is there. So manually we are going to share that particular record. And finally apex based sharing. So this requires coding. This we are going to see in our development session. So we are going to see object level security in this session, and in the further coming sessions we are going to see rest of the securities. So what is object level security? Object level security controls access to different types of objects like account, contact, opportunities. These are standard objects. Also for custom objects that are created in the organization. So object level security is going to provide the access of different types of objects that may be standard object or custom object. This security layer determines whether a user can view, create, edit or delete record for each object. So on the object the user can perform which operation, that is going to be determined by this security. Object level security is set through profiles and permission sets. So this security we can control with profile and permission set. Already we had seen the profile in our previous session. So for each user, profile is mandatory. Without profile, any user can't exist in the organization. So in the profile there are so many settings are being provided, and permission set, if some extra set of permission needed for a particular user, then in that case we are not going to change the profile for that user. So simply we are going to create a permission set with extra amount of permission and assigning to that particular user. Object permission specifies which object a user can access. So object permission is providing the access of object and what actions they can perform on those object. Also for that object which type of operation user can perform. That may be create for creating the records, read for viewing the records, update for modifying the records, or they can able to delete the records. So it is also known as CRUD operation, like create, read, update and delete. So create allows user to create new records, read allow users to view the record, edit allows user to modify the record, and delete allows user to delete the record. Key components of object level security. So first profile. Each user is assigned a profile. Without profile, no user can exist in the Salesforce organization. Which controls to standard objects and custom objects. So in this profile itself, it is controlling the standard objects and custom object access. Profile defines the permission, like it provides the control for system setting. So there are some system settings that is going to be provided by the profile itself. It determines the page layout, what is available for the user, giving the field level security and application visibility. So these are the common terms what is going to be provided by the profile. Permission sets provide additional, more granular control over object level permission without altering a user's profile. So without changing the user profile, permission set is allowing us to give some extra amount of permission for that particular user. For example, if a user needs extra permission on a specific object like edit or delete, so already by the OWD itself the user is getting some set of permissions. So on the top of that permission, if additional permission the user needs, in that case we are going to create a permission set and assigning to that particular user. So on the profile they are getting additional set of permission by assigning the permission set. So object permissions like view all, it allows the user to view all records of the object regardless of sharing rules. So no matter that we had given which type of access, if view all is checked at profile label, then all the users in the organization getting view access of that particular object. Modify all, it allows the user to modify all records of the object and bypassing the sharing setting. So if modify all is checked at profile level, so any user can modify a particular record no matter which type of setting is provided. So in general terms, we are not checking this both view all and modify all at profile level. Custom profiles, if standard profiles don't meet the specific needs of the organization, we can create custom profiles and customize them according to object level requirements. We can create custom profile and customize them according to object level security requirements. So in that case we are going to create a custom profile. If the requirement is not meeting with standard profile, then in that case we have to create a custom profile by cloning the standard profile, and we can update that custom profile as per the business requirement. Then we are going to assign that profile to the user. So in the assignment we are going to hide a student custom object from user A. So there is a student custom object in our employee management system application. This student object I need to hide from user A. So user A can't see this student object. So which type of scenario we are getting for this object level security? So there is a marketing user profile. So by the name marketing user, there is a profile. In this profile already there is a read and create permission for the lead object. So lead is a standard object. On that particular object there is a read and create permission, but no access to delete or edit the records. But in this profile there is no access to delete or edit the records. This ensures that marketing users can capture new leads but they cannot alter or remove them. So what marketing users can perform? They can read the records and create the records. Read means view the records and they can create new records. But what they can't do, they can't delete that particular records, or they can't edit means modify that particular records. So as per the marketing user profile, these users can only capture new leads but they can't modify or delete that particular records. Next scenario is like there is sales user profile. In this profile there is read, create, edit and delete permission is allowed on opportunity object. So opportunity is a standard object. On that object, for this profile sales user, All the permissions are given here, allowing sales representative full control over opportunity records. So sales representative can perform any type of operation by using this sales user profile. Next we are seeing admin profile. So this scenario states that the profile has view all and modify all permissions for most objects. So administrator is having view all and modify all permission, as they are going to work across whole organization. So this allowing system administrator to manage records and system settings. So administrator profile is most probably it is going to be handled by the administrators only in the organization. So to do the practical, just log into our Salesforce account by providing the username and password. Hit the login button. So how we are going to determine the object level security? So as per the assignment, we have to restrict user A not to see student object. So first we are going to open our employee management system application. So here we are seeing the student object, this, but this object can't be accessible by user A. So let's log in with that user also, user A account also, by providing the username and password. Hit the login button. So see here, student object is accessible by this user A. So this object can't be accessible by this user A. So how we can do this? So let's come back to our main account, Salesforce Network. So to restrict the particular object access for a particular user, first we need to check which profile that user A is using. So in the administration there is users, expand this, click on users. So user A, this user is using the profile system administrator new. As this system administrator new profile is custom profile and we had created in our earlier session. So on this profile, or by using this profile itself, we can restrict the object access from user A. So click on this profile. Also here there is a note. So as many as users using this system administrator new profile, they can't see this student object, as we are going to restrict this access. So all the users who are using this system administrator new profile, they can't access student object. So to restrict that particular object, we need to click on edit, scroll down. So it is coming at, so here we are able to see standard object permissions. So here all the standard objects are coming. Next we are supposed to see custom objects permission. So custom objects permission, in this there would be a student. So here is a student object. So on student object all the access is being provided. So for this student object I am removing all the access, basic access and data administration as well. So I am removing by clicking uncheck. It's done. So hit the save button. So from now onwards, the user who are using system administrator new profile can't access student object. So let's again come back to our user A account, this user. So refresh this. So for now I am not able to see a student object here. So let's verify the user. This is user A and he is not able to see a student object here. So let's search from here. Is it available? So I am searching for a student object. It is not available here. So click on view all. So also we are not seeing in this list. If I am searching for account or contact, it is visible. And also if I am going with candidate, so again this is also available. So by the profile label we can hide any object. Thank you.